Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Esteemed Gentlemen podcast for Tuesday, March 2nd. I am one of your hosts, Scott Labrie. Joined alongside me, as always, we have Tyler Sunt.
Hello.
The Big Cat.
Big Cat. I don't understand that.
And we have Eric Deshane.
Hello.
I'm sorry, I don't have a nickname for you yet. I'll think of one.
That's
Oh, why Big Cat? Like I'm allergic to cats.
I don't know.
Understand that.
I just said it. I just said it in the Facebook chat one day, and I was like, it just felt right, you know. And now if I just keep saying it, it's just eventually gonna stick, and then soon, like people at your work are gonna be calling you the Big Cat. You'll be like, "Hey, Big Cat."
Another nickname.
Yeah.
So yeah, today it's a little bit different. We're posting on Tuesday like always, but if you notice by our episode length, it is a lot shorter than normal, and that's because we are changing up formats. We posted on our Facebook page on Sunday, just kind of asking for feedback on what you guys wanted to hear, and a lot of you guys said that you'd rather have more episodes of the podcast that were shorter, rather than just one long podcast every week. So we kind of thought about that, and we kind of came up with a new schedule, and I'll kind of go over that right now. So yeah, starting Mondays, we're going to have something new there. It's Ask the Esteemed Gentleman Anything. That's going to be essentially a question and answer show. So you, the listener, get to submit a question like, what's your favorite Dragon Ball Z arc? What would life be if you had fingers that were all the same size as your pinky? Would you rather's, F, Marry, kills? It doesn't matter what the question is. We're going to answer it. However, no correct answer is guaranteed. What are you guys' thoughts on that show premise there?
That's a good idea.
I think it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love being asked random questions. It's the greatest, man.
Yeah, it gets the listener involved and yeah, just something to fill your Mondays with, and hopefully we'll get some good good questions, I should say, and give you some good answers as well. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, it's going to be essentially the same podcast, except for it's going to be broken up into 3 separate topics. They're going to be short and sweet, 30 to 40-minute episodes, and each one of us is going to bring a topic on that day. Like for instance, today is, I guess, really nobody's topic, but tomorrow will be my topic, and then Tyler picked a topic for Wednesday, but then next week all 3 of us will have our own topic for each show. And then sometimes we'll get into, let's say, like a bigger episode thing, like our top 3 video games, and instead of that being just on one show, it's going to be spread across 3 days. So you'll get Tyler's top 3 video games on Tuesday, my top 3 on Wednesday, and then Eric's top 3 on Thursday. So short and sweet, like you guys asked for, and I think it's going to go good with that.
That's right.
That seems a better format, I believe, as well. So,
Fill up your guys' morning drives to work. Listen to our bullshit.
Exactly, yeah, and then it like lets us explore these topics a little bit more as well. There's still probably going to be the odd tangent here and there, but yeah.
So it happens when we talk. Yeah.
I love my tangents, man.
And then we go on to Friday, which is going to be our weekly wrap up, and we're going to go over our weeks, and we're going to have what we've been playing and watching, plus any wild stories that we want to share. Plus, we're going to go over some news stories that caught our eyes, mostly video games and entertainment news, but if there's the occasional weird story that might make its way in there. And then the show length may go a little bit longer on Fridays, just depending on how many news stories we're looking at there, which I'm excited for this Friday because there's a couple big news stories that I'm super excited to talk about.
Yeah.
And normally we would talk about them today, but I have to wait now. Dang it.
Yeah, who knows by Friday how much was changed since then. Right?
Exactly, right.
Yeah.
Right. And that was kind of like the thing with changing up our format. I don't know, Tyler, if you want to talk about the message we kind of received from one of our listeners that kind of pointed us in this direction or not. Or
Well, yeah, they just said that they really enjoy listening to us. But sometimes, like an hour can be a little long. Some people only go for a drive for about half an hour or so, or like they're taking a bath, it's about half an hour. So like just something they want to hear more, but like more frequently, but just
Yeah.
in a less volume, just kind of spread out because they want to hear more. It's something to look forward to every day, right? Because they want something new instead of waiting every week for a big one. You just have little, appetizers throughout the week kind of thing.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they wanted us to focus more on specific topics more because what you were saying, we would hit something, talk about it for a bit, then move on to the next one, right? So to
Exactly,
hopefully stay
and
topic,
yeah.
talk about things longer and be more involved in certain aspects, right? So
For sure,
yeah.
because one of the comments made was like they loved how when we were talking about like when the listeners were commenting on our Facebook like top 3 serial killers, like we
Mhm.
could have honestly went on for I don't know how long with that one just by basing it on like,
Yeah.
okay, are we talking about real serial killers and what are we basing them being the best
Yeah.
about, or like fictional serial killers or whatever, right? So
Yeah.
nonfiction, fiction. We could have just went crazy with that. We could have talked about water for half an hour easily.
I don't know about
The
that.
different
But
viscosities and mineral
Yeah.
content and
Yeah. Particulates
no.
in the
But
water.
yeah,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
exactly. See, we
Yeah.
can just go crazy. Water world could lead into segue to Kevin Costner. But yeah. So
yeah, to be honest, like when Tyler first read that message, I was a little, I don't know, a little against it. I'm like, what's wrong with our podcast? And maybe there's nothing particularly wrong. It just could get better.
nope.
And it took me a little while to see that. And one of the big sticking points was, if we were like to switch to this topic by topic, format, it's like I'd like talking about our weeks, talking about like what we've been watching, talking about WandaVision, and
Yes.
other recommendations that we had throughout the week. So it wasn't until like I figured out it's like, well, Friday, why don't we do like a wrap up, and then we can still have that part of the show, and then also expand on it with news stories that caught our eye, like
Yeah.
and yeah. So once I kind of pieced that together, it's like, okay, I'm kind of on board with this stuff. So and
For sure.
and then like actually making the if you see on our YouTube thumbnail, the actual schedule I wrote down, and like making that, I was like actually got excited once I finished it. I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be good. So
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I was with you
Exactly.
too, Scott. I was against it at first because I always assumed the podcast, like, a once a week kind of thing and kind of a wrap up for the week. But if you break it out properly, we can focus more on a specific topic and just do more of it, right? So,
yeah.
so I've
Right,
come around to it
exactly.
as well, and I'm enjoying it more. This
And
idea
some
more and
viewers might
more.
have a very short attention span. It's like, hey, wait, how come
Mhm.
you were talking about this? Well, how did we get here? Like,
Yeah,
what's happening now, right? So,
yeah.
like, we have a lot of content on the old stuff, like an hour and a half. Star Wars, 2 hours. They're like,
Mhm.
okay, we did if you just like dispersed it,
Yeah.
and it's just kind of yeah, exactly. So, but
Mhm.
Yeah,
yeah,
and I guess like the other kind of the sticking point was that we were gonna have in the future upcoming content that was gonna be coming onto our YouTube channel, and it's like, well, is that gonna get lost in the shuffle? Is
Mhm.
it? But like we kind of figured that, hey, we can still record, the 3 topics on Sunday, and then we
hmm
can record the Friday Monday show on Thursday nights. So
Mhm.
it doesn't really impact us that much, and we get 5 videos out of it. So
Mhm.
right,
it works. And plus, when it comes to getting the YouTube partner program, part of it is hitting that certain viewing number total, I
Yeah.
guess. So
hmm
definitely helps with
for
that.
sure,
Um,
exactly.
and yeah,
Yeah.
anything else you guys want to say about the format of the show, or
Well, just that I'm really excited about it.
Yeah.
yes,
Honestly,
Looking
I
yeah,
think
forward
it'd be
to it.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely. And
yeah.
I think this episode, like, yeah, we're gonna talk. We talked about the format of the show. We're also gonna be talking about the future of our YouTube channel, I guess slash Twitch channel, because we're also gonna be maybe possibly
Mhm.
streaming in the future as well. But just kind of things that we want to do in the future, and basically the only thing that's been holding us back is these stupid COVID restrictions.
Fuck
I shouldn't say
COVID.
stupid.
Mhm.
They're there for
They are
a reason.
necessary. I get
Um,
the thing for it, but we have ambitions and it's holding us back,
it
which is
is.
It is.
surprising because we are not the ambitious type. So for us
Yes.
to want to do stuff and we can't is very annoying.
It
Yes,
is.
exactly.
It is.
And yeah, like part of that is, yeah, we just want to get together. We want to actually make a video version of these podcasts that can go up on YouTube. probably just gonna be us sitting at a table with microphones in front of us. But hey, we could do more visual gags, and we'll probably the conversation is probably gonna go a lot smoother too. Just being able to see each other and
And the
read each
face
other's body
expressions, man.
language and stuff. Yeah, exactly. Like
You see how we talk in real life, and it's gonna be like, oh my god.
Guys are talking. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
so that's
excited.
going to be exciting. And then we're also going to be doing a bunch of more gameplay videos, like couch gameplay stuff. If you ever seen the YouTube channel Funhouse, that's kind of the stuff we're trying to aim to do. We're going to be doing like quick small games, couch games like Smash Bros, Mario Kart, Gang Beasts, those like quick fun stuff. And then we're also looking to do like long playthroughs like Resident Evil Village, where Tyler's probably going to be controlling, and me and Eric are going to be shitting our pants.
Oh, I can't wait. I cannot wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the one thing that I really wanted to do, these guys, I don't know if they're totally on board with it, but it's reaction videos, and that's essentially we're just going to be watching popular TV shows and movies, and it's going to be kind of like a highlight reel of our reactions for it. So essentially, you, the viewer, would watch that episode and then come back and see our reactions to it. And I know a lot of people are like, who watches that stuff? A lot of people on YouTube watch this stuff because they're like me and they have this weird kind of tick where I get enjoyment of like seeing somebody watch a show for the first time. Like me going over to your house, Tyler, and having you watch Avatar: The Last Airbender. I'm like watching you and Carly more than I'm watching the show a lot of the time.
I'm guilty of that too. Yeah, I know what you mean.
And like these like reaction videos, they like scratch that itch a lot, and that's why I just like enjoy watching them on YouTube. And I think like and also looking at those YouTube, they do good numbers, and a lot of the reaction channels suck. They're not good. Yeah. And so I'm like, well, we could do this way better, so we're guaranteed to have a hit if we do this, I think.
Oh, for sure. And especially if the first one that we watch is The Room.
Oh yeah, for sure.
No, I'm down for that.
That'd be amazing.
Well,
see Eric's reaction.
YouTube was watching me react to the movie.
Yeah, Scott and I'll sit on one couch and we'll watch you and Carly on the other couch. Just shaking your heads like, what the fuck are we watching?
Yeah. So we're gonna watch movies, good and bad. Like I think one of the things that I want to show you guys is Shawshank Redemption, because you guys have never seen that movie. That'd be a good one to do. And then some like popular TV shows, Cobra Kai, some anime as well, My Hero Academia, Demon Slayer, plus like any of the new Marvel and Star Wars shows that come out. I think we'll do those as well. So yeah, and anything you guys that think that we should be doing on the channel, let's hear it, I guess.
Well, what I kind of wanted to do is just do like little, you know how like if we're playing a game, we should do like a movie reenactment of it. I can use my video camera. Like if we're doing Star Wars, we'll come up with something like a stupid little 2-minute film of us being characters. Or like for Red Dead, I have this really ambitious idea. I'm really excited about where we're all dressed up as cowboys. We have like a big shootout in the middle of a field. I think that'd be freaking hilarious. So that's my big thing. I'm looking forward to
little skits and stuff like that. Things that
just stupid little 2-minute things.
Fun to do that.
Exactly.
And then for me, I'm planning to start up a Twitch channel here shortly I'm not sure for myself yet, or just for us as a squad yet, or what the case is. But I game every night, so I might as well put it on Twitch and do it that way. My goal in the end actually is to start charity streaming in a few months' time here. So that's what we're running. Do some charity streaming, maybe some like 24-hour live events streaming for charity, like Game Kids and what's the other one all the time there?
Extra Life.
Extra Life, yeah. Yes. And stuff like that all the time there. So that's my upcoming goal here, to set it up here and start playing that. And so I got to figure it out. I'll upload a video and tell people where to go and have it set up. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be. I look forward to doing our first 24-hour stream and just see how.
Yeah, I want to get delirious at 4 a.m. Like what the fuck we still doing with our lives kind of moment.
The train wreck that will.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we'll be all passed out.
Yeah. At 4 a.m. all zoned out watching The Room or something, and it'd be bad.
Oh my god.
Room smells like pizza and farts. Let me out.
Yeah, sweat.
It'd be nasty. So that's my upcoming thought process. And I got more gameplay highlights coming up here. So lately we played some Red Dead Redemption. I got a best of highlights video coming out again, like we did for the Star Wars one a little while ago, and
Very exciting
that's
stuff.
turning out pretty good. I actually had a lot more content than what I thought, so I'm hoping to maybe have one or even two episodes out of what we got there. So
Yeah,
should be
Very
fun.
nice.
one of the funniest gaming moments we've possibly done so far. Well, that's a pretty short list, but
Yeah.
we laughed a lot. We watched that clip. You'll have to see it. When
Oh
it
yeah,
comes
there'll be a
out,
few
Oh,
good
yes.
outrageous. So yeah, so
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that's what you got to look forward to in the near future. Whenever we can go to Tyler's house, essentially.
Exactly.
And I guess the other thing is, let's talk about is money. We need it. Okay.
Guys, just give us the money. Just do it.
uh,
Want to do a good cause.
And
We can bullshit more.
but hey, we'll give you something in return though. Like we're not just gonna take your money.
Oh, I
okay.
guess.
Yeah.
I'll
I
just leave it
suppose.
at that. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
Yeah, we're looking into merchandise, and the first kind of thing that I thought of was a pint glass, because our logo is kind of based on a whiskey label kind of looking thing. So I thought it would be cool if we had a black pint glass with our logo printed on it. And we'd sell those to those who are interested. And I think we were kind of like looking at pricing. It's nothing concrete yet, but I still have to kind of get quotes and get into that. But we're trying to aiming for like $10 a glass, maybe a little bit less, and then give discounts for people who buy multiple, like 3 for 25 or
Right.
4 for 30 or something like that.
right.
Just because recording in person, we are gonna need like some equipment. Of course, we're gonna have to get a mixer, some microphones. Well, we don't have to get it. It'd just be the help the quality tremendously if
For
we do
sure.
get this stuff, and instead of just recording off of the camera microphone or something like that, where it's like it's a little echoey and stuff like that. We get the same kind of audio quality that we have here. And yeah, so that of course costs money, which we definitely will be putting a lot of our own money into it, but if somehow we can give you guys, the listeners, something that you would appreciate, and then helps us chip away at that as well, which is kind of nice. The other thing we're looking at as well is Patreon, of course, which is a subscription service, which there's a certain amount of tiers, if you'd ever heard about it, which can start at like $1 a month, and it goes up from there, and each tier gets perks. Like I was just kind of thinking off the top of my head for our Q&A show. If you're subscribed to the $5 tier on our Patreon, your questions will always be read on the Monday show, just in case we get a lot of questions. Yours will always be read. And then it's just kind of a way, I guess, like if you enjoy content and like, if you wanted to buy us a coffee every month, like it's just kind of think about it that way, I guess. Like it's weird to be like asking for money, but like I don't know, it would really help us out. And like I said, that money's gonna be going towards equipment like mixers, or just going to like towards producing videos. Like say, we want to do some eat like Carolina Reaper pepper or something.
Yeah, hot sauce challenge or something stupid.
Something stupid like that. That helps us buy that hot sauce or something like that, and potentially kill us.
Right. Make for a funny video for sure.
Yeah, for sure. You guys' thoughts on that at all, or?
No, I think that's a great idea. If they
for
hopefully people can support our content if they like that, and with that we can do more. So
Exactly.
that's
More
what it
ridiculous
is.
things can get.
Yeah.
Bigger budget. It's like movies. You have a bigger budget, you're gonna throw more ridiculous shit on there. This will be entertaining. Do it.
Yeah. I mean, it is strange to like be like, hey, we're starting a Patreon when we only have like 30 listeners a week, but
Right.
actually it's gonna be 30 times 5, which is like 150 a week now. So hey, we're in the money. No. Yeah, so if you guys, when that comes up, if you guys were to support us, we would
Greatly appreciate it.
absolutely, for sure.
That's right.
And yeah, I think that's kind of bring us towards the end of this podcast. We're a little short on 10 minutes. If you guys have anything else you guys want to say, or should we just call it short?
I got nothing else. I think you covered everything pretty good, man.
Yeah, that's good.
I think,
good.
yeah. Now everybody knows what we're working towards.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, like super exciting stuff to come. Hopefully you guys stick around and come for the ride. Like and subscribe us on YouTube because we're gonna have more stuff coming there. If you're listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, I don't know what the thing is you have to do there, but do it. So keep coming back because there's gonna be a brand new episode tomorrow. And I will go ahead and say the topic to tease you, so you definitely want to come back because tomorrow we are going to be discussing OnlyFans. And Tyler's signing up for one.
I have to do some research. That's why we need Patreon money so we can subscribe and do field research
Yeah,
on this.
exactly.
Sure, if Tyler started OnlyFans, you'd be making more money probably that way there. So
Maybe.
Support my OnlyFans.
Support us on Patreon so Tyler doesn't have to start an OnlyFans.
yeah,
That's right. Exactly. Nobody needs to see that. Nobody.
All right, cool. Well, yeah, thanks for listening, everybody. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
See ya.
you guys, thanks.